From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ruby Mendoza.
And I'm Ben Schlittler. There's a new man in charge of New Mexico State University athletics. Today, Joe Fields was introduced to the NMSU community.
Fields is a graduate of Syracuse University, then played for the Carolina Panthers in the NFL. His first foray into administration was as Associate Athletic Director at Texas A&M, and most recently as Deputy Athletic Director at Tulsa University. He says he feels NMSU is ready to move ahead.
The past is the past. We can author our own future. We can write our own story moving forward. I believe there is untapped potential here, and I think I can unlock it.
Later tonight in sports, Diego Gallegos will have more on Fields and his plans for overcoming scandals of the past and supporting all of the sports teams on the NMSU campus. New Mexico's film industry just got another boost. On Tuesday, ground broke for a new film studio here in Las Cruces.
Arrowhead Park Studios is a $15 million development set to bring a studio and soundstage to NMSU campus. The groundbreaking ceremony on Tuesday saw appearances from Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham and NMSU President Valerio Ferme, who expect the studio to further bolster the state's film industry and provide internships for students. The studio is expected to see 8 to 10 productions per year once it opens next December. You know, Sam, we got like a solid 3 or so day break, but now we're back in the 90s and doesn't necessarily look like it's going to change that much.
It's going to be pretty warm this week, but don't shoot the messenger. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our current conditions. So right now we're taking a look at the Milton live feed camera just on NMSU campus. You can see that beautiful sunset is hovering above NMSU campus. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our current conditions. Skies are currently clear and that temperature is sitting pretty at 83 degrees. We've got a gentle breeze moving south at 6 miles per hour. The humidity is right where we like it at 27%, the dew point at 46 degrees, and that barometer is at 29.85 inches. The high for today was 90 degrees with a low of 65. We're definitely on the hotter side of things, definitely above that usual average of 83 degrees, and a lot closer to the highest recorded temperature of today, which was 94 degrees in 2015. And we had a record low of 37 degrees in 1965. That was decades ago, but can you imagine it being 37 degrees right now? No rain today, leaving that yearly rainfall at just above 8 inches. That's all for your current conditions. Now back to the desk.
Well, we're in the second day of a government shutdown, and New Mexico residents are worried about how it's going to affect them.
New Mexico Senator Ben Ray Lujan says while there's still a chance of a solution, New Mexicans are likely to see prices increase.
Support and ideas some might not support, but without a conversation, you never get to the next step. The American people right now and constituents of mine all across New Mexico are about to get prices jacked up more and more and more. It's not just those that depend on the tax credits with the Affordable Care Act. This is going to increase insurance costs for everybody in the face of Medicaid getting dramatically reduced, arguably every federal dollar getting taken away from the American people.
Well, stay tuned. Sam will be back with your national weather forecast.
PBS News, providing trusted coverage in a rapidly moving news cycle.
The Supreme Court temporarily barred the Trump administration from deporting Venezuelan migrants.
And diving deeper into critical issues.
Over the past 15 years, pedestrian and cyclist deaths on our roads have increased dramatically.
Every year in the United States, as many as 1 billion birds die while migrating.
The way that we live, having windows, is killing birds.
Weekends at 6:30 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
Thousands of people have come here to the Centre of Seoul this evening. They have come to celebrate the newly elected president, Lee Jae-myung.
He's been firing rubber bullets at the direction of the crowd, and it shows you just how volatile the situation is.
We're seeing scenes of destruction like this one across Mandalay, and the reality on the ground is there just aren't enough pairs of hands.
Given the scale of the attacks we've seen over the past 48 hours, it doesn't feel like we're in ceasefire territory.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Tuesday,
where news matters. A 20-year-old Las Cruces man is in jail for sexual crimes against a child, according to KFOX. Frankie Vigil was sentenced on September 29th to 18 years in jail, followed by 5 years of parole for 5 counts of criminal sexual penetration of a child. Vigil allegedly had sex with a child under the age of 13 on numerous occasions between November 2023 and July 2024. This comes more than a year after Vigil, a then 19-year-old, was arrested by the Doña Ana County Sheriff's Office in August 2024. The coach of the El Paso Bandits All-Stars cheer team is in jail for allegedly recording children without their consent. According to KFOX, Christopher Soletto was booked into El Paso County Jail on 5 invasive recording charges on Tuesday. Soletto is accused of hiding cameras in the bathrooms of the gym the team trained in, and El Paso police say that Soletto's face is visible in the recordings. This is Soletto's second invasive recording arrest.
Now we're going to kick it over to Sam for our national maps.
Thanks, Ben. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our national maps. Firstly, tomorrow's forecast for precipitation across the country. As you can see, things are looking pretty dry across the country, except for some spots in Nevada, in Northern California, Idaho, and also in Florida. Now, for my next map, we're looking at some of the fall foliage that's happening across the country. It's October 2nd, and I know everybody's looking forward to fall coming in full swing. Right now, the southern part of the country is seeing little to none fall foliage, but New Mexico is getting a little ahead of the game, still pretty low. In Colorado, we're definitely seeing that fall foliage starting to peak. And for my next map, let's take a look at some of the temperatures in different cities across the country. We're starting off with Phoenix, the hottest day tomorrow at 101 degrees, San Francisco at 67, Cut Bank at 64 degrees, and the coolest in the country is going to be Reno, Nevada at 56 degrees and rainy. That's all I've got for your national maps. Now back to the desk.
Midwestern flair meets mouth-watering flavor.
Welcome to St. Louis, where the music is blue and the barbecue is always red hot.
Join Stephen Reichland for bold new dishes and big-name guests.
Don't miss an all-new season of Project Fire.
Friday at 2 p.m. on KRWG-Public.
Hi, I'm Casey Counts, inviting you to join us for Fronteras, A Changing America, at its new time, Thursday nights at 7, followed by Colores, New Mexico at 7:30. We cover the issues impacting the borderland and talk to people driving change in our communities. Right here on KRWG Public Media, thanks to your support.
I'm Samantha Brown. Join me for the premiere season of Places to Love. I'm finding the destinations, the experiences, and the people who make us feel like we are really a part of a place. It's why I have a love of travel and why these are my places to love.
Saturday at 7 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome back. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our local temperatures across New Mexico, starting off with Farmington at 77 degrees, Santa Fe at a nice 69 right now, in Albuquerque 79 degrees, in Socorro 80, in Ruidoso 74 degrees, in Las Cruces 83, and in Deming 84 degrees right now. Taking a look ahead at tomorrow, in Farmington 84 degrees, in Santa Fe 77. It's starting to look like fall a little bit. In Albuquerque tomorrow, 83 degrees. In Socorro, 87. In Roswell, 90 degrees. In Las Cruces, 89. And in Deming, 87 degrees. In Alamogordo tonight, expect a low of 57 degrees, clear skies, as well as tomorrow, a sunny day at 81 degrees for the high. In Truth or Consequences tonight, expect clear skies and a low of 58. Tomorrow, pretty sweltering sunny skies and a high of 88 degrees. In Silver City tonight, 52 degrees, clear skies. Tomorrow, expect a high of 83 with partly cloudy skies. And finally, in Las Cruces, clear skies tonight, expect a low of 65. Tomorrow, a sunny day, 89 degrees for the high. That's it. Now back to the desk.
And Diego is next with sports.
Thanks, Ruby. Coming up in sports, we'll learn more about the new NMSU athletic director. You can toss that remote because News 22 Sports is next.
Welcome
welcome to the LBJ Presidential Library in Austin, Texas. As an author, journalist, television commentator, and CEO of the LBJ Foundation, I've talked to some of the biggest names and best minds of our day about our nation's rich history and the issues of our times. Now we'll bring some of those conversations straight to you. I hope you'll join us.
Sunday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
This season on Homemade Live, we are cooking up something fun. It's amazing. New guests, Joy, Bauer, my buddy, Kendall Toole.
I'm cooking with Lydia Bastianich right now. What is happening?
New recipes.
Lemony orzo, eggplant parmesan, country-style crepes.
And you could smear this on a tire and I'd eat it. And unexpected surprises.
I wish this was a shovel. That was so good.
It's all happening on Homemade Live.
Monday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it! Welcome back. I'm Diego Gallegos, and let's talk sports. Now, as we reported at the top of the newscast, NMSU introduced its new athletic director. Joe Fields says with NIL and the transfer portal college, athletics is in uncharted territory, but he's confident he can lead the school effectively. While football and basketball get most of the publicity, he wants to make champions in all sports.
Do is sit down with every one of our coaches and figure out what is a championship program for that coach in the Conference USA. We won't compare golf to football. We won't compare football to basketball. We'll sit down with each one of our coaches in our programs and we'll figure out a championship recipe for that program. It might be rev share, it might be more scholarships, it might be more nutrition. We have to sit down and figure out what all that looks like, but we're going to support all of our programs at a high level, and it might look a little different program by.
Sticking with Fields, he says he's not dwelling on past scandals that rocked the program a few years ago. He says the whole community is primed for a new chapter.
I can feel it. We're ready to move forward. We're eager for the next chapter. Student athletes, coaches, staffs, fans, the goals will be simple. Graduate student athletes, win championships, operate a first-class organization.
And ending it off, after coming up short in the Battle of I-25, the NMSU Aggies football team will look to rebound tonight against Sam Houston. Today's game will mark the Aggies' first home game in 3 weeks. The center of their offense has been junior wide receiver Donovan Faupel, who leads the team with 19 catches, 274 yards, and even threw a touchdown last week. That is the quickest that an Aggie has hit that yardage mark in the school's history. The game is at 7, so right after the newscast, flip to CBS or hop in your car to Aggie Memorial Stadium. But please, guys, don't speed to the game. But on that note, that's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action next week. Still ahead on News 22, Sam will be back to take a look at your 5-day weather forecast.
Join us for KRWG Children's Literacy Celebration presented by New Senda Credit Union on Saturday, October 18th from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Farmers and Crafts Market on the Plaza de las Cruces. Kids can meet and take pictures with Don Quixote and Clifford the Big Red Dog. It's a fun-filled day of activities dedicated to celebrating the power of literacy.
The thought of getting rid of a vehicle you love but no longer need can conjure up mixed feelings. Lots of great memories of road trips, vacations, and special moments. But you're not really using it anymore and it's kind of taking up space. Here's the thought. Donate it to KRWG Public Media. Proceeds support KRWG-TV and you'll have another great memory of that old thing. Get started at krwg.org. KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at our top stories.
New Mexico State University has a new athletic director. Today, Joe Fields was introduced to the NMSU community, and he said he sees a lot of potential. It's the second day of the U.S. government shutdown, and New Mexico Senator Ben Ray Lujan says all American people are going to see prices go up, and head coach of the El Paso Bandits All-Stars cheer team has been arrested for hiding cameras in the girls' bathrooms. This is his second arrest.
Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our 5-day forecast. You can expect sun, sun, sun all week with those highs leering in the high 80s. The peak is going to reach 90 on Monday, and for the lows, we're going to be seeing lows in the 60s, a lot of 61s all week, and that's going to be all for your 5-day forecast.
And that's all for News 22 Tuesday. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Tune in next week for more news, but don't go too far because Noticias 22 in Español with Israel Diaz is next. I'm Ben Schlittler.
And I'm Ruby Mendoza, and from the whole News 22 team, Diego Samban and myself, good night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Saludos y muy buenas tardes. Gracias por estar con nosotros en Noticias 22. Mi nombre es Israel Díaz. Hoy el Departamento de Atletismo de la Universidad Estatal de Nuevo México en Las Cruces presentó el nuevo director de atletismo. Hace 3 días que Joe Field oficialmente aceptó el puesto. Field se graduó de la Universidad de Syracuse y después jugó para las Panteras de Carolina en la NFL. Su primer puesto de administración fue en Texas A&M, donde fue director atlético asociado y después fue director atlético de la Universidad de Tulsa en Oklahoma. Field comentó para NMSU está listo para seguir adelante y que el pasado es el pasado y que podemos marcar nuestro propio futuro, escribir nuestra propia historia mientras sigamos adelante. Y estoy seguro que hay potencial, comentó Fields. El exdirector de NMSU, Mario Mocha, fue despedido en enero después de que varios escándalos resultaron bajo su liderazgo. La Casa Blanca ha solicitado a 9 universidades que firmen un compromiso a cambio de un mayor acceso a la financiación federal. Las universidades Vanderbilt en el estado de Tennessee, la Universidad Estatal de Pensilvania, Brown del estado de Rhode Island y el Instituto Tecnológico de Massachusetts, otras varias universidades. Administraciones del presidente Trump quiere que estas universidades implementen nuevas reglas que eliminen factores como el género y la etnicidad como consideración para las admisiones. También afirman que las escuelas deben poner en pausa las matrículas durante 5 años y limitar las matrículas de estudiantes internacionales y comprometerse a aplicar descripciones fijas de género. La Universidad de Brown de Rhode Island ya llegaron a acuerdo de $50 millones con la administración de Trump. Esto ha sido todo de mi parte. Gracias por acompañarnos. Nos vemos a la próxima.